As 4 stabbings in its result were reported, the scene so chaotic and violent, ambulances actually couldn't get through to help those injured. Vancouver transformed into a war zone. Fires erupted in busy downtown intersections. Flames shot 30 feet into the air. Storefronts smashed by looters grabbing everything in sight as people dangled from light poles.
Oh! Hi there! Yeah, you know, I'm really feeling that song. Tadashi, yeah, I feel what you're talking about. Start a riot! Yeah! Okay, well, maybe that's not exactly what Tadashi was talking about. Maybe he was actually talking about, you know, the thing that scriptures talk about, fighting your flesh. He was talking about crucifying your flesh and buffeting your body, you know, fighting the good fight of faith, or fighting the good fight of faith. So anyhow, you know, as you walk through this time in these lives and these trials, there's going to be things that kind of get underneath your skin and makes you want to kind of go off on some people, but that's not what we're supposed to do. No, we're called as Christians to live. Hey, bring that camera back here before I start a write-up on you. We're called to live according to the standards. And so, every now and then, you know, you'll have some flesh that kind of rises, and, you know, you want to do some crazy things like this boy. Yeah, that guy. If you haven't heard about him, basically he was going through some hard times and stuck $1, basically robbed a bank for $1. So much for Obamacare, I don't know. But anyhow, basically he was robbed the bank for $1 so he could get some health care. So, you know, probably not the smartest thing in the world to do. But anyhow, you know, there's supposed to be some love in this area. We're supposed to be walking in this area of love and fighting this flesh. I know it's a tough thing, but you know, in these times, that's what we're called to do. We're called to walk out these things and not exactly follow the flesh, and that's what exactly I want to try to do. So though Tadashi did not mean start a riot like that, no, he meant just to start a riot within yourself. You know, that yin-yang side that you got in there, that nature that you got in you. Well, you know, by the way, speaking of riots, you know, in the midst of all this flesh going on and this fighting, there are some times that we see some opportunities of love. I don't know if you've seen this little picture. That picture right there was amazing because it was actually in the midst of the Vancouver riots. There was actually some people that were falling in love. And he was actually trying to calm her down, so he gave her a kiss, you know. And so I want to just point this one thing out. I know I love a picture. I don't know about you, but I just love it. I wish I could turn it into a movie. Don't steal my idea. I'll come after you. It's copyrighted. You see, it's on YouTube. I got it right now. But anyhow, just want to show you that sometimes in the midst of a craziness, you can find some moments of peace. And exactly just like that picture, you can see that the God will work in the midst of all the crazy turmoil. And if you can just work that out, or you can just be patient enough, then when you're doing this crazy stuff, kind of like my room right now, good thing Mama's not around. But, you know, in the midst of all this other stuff, you will be able to find peace within this whole area of this life that we call a Christian lifestyle, because you will be warring all the time. So, till then, next time, you can start a riot. I don't know about that boy Tadashi. He seems like he always wants to do something about fighting. You remember that song, the Make War? Make war, start rioting. There's something on this, boy. You better go repent. Anyhow, till next time. Start a riot. Start a riot. Start a riot. Start a riot.
Riot. I said everybody riot. Tell them if they won't come try it. I mean make war, everybody fighting. Done with them secrets. I ain't keeping quiet. They say this won't hurt me, they lying. They just trying to murk me, slowly I'm dying. Lied, they lied, now they trying to body us. Pride, my pride, your button, this is slaughterhouse. Trying to hold on, but it's hard screaming. Slave on the track, and seen as the pimp son. Homer choking out your seed, Bart Simpson. Danger, man, cause this thing is